Mogul and they know that. Logo on my floor mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback match my Rolex. Everywhere I go, flex. Valley Park or some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rari. That thing potent. Burning rubber, wearing cameras, they was undercovers. Under pressure, made statements, turned on their brothers. Never judge you, but these streets, they never love you. I wonder what it come to in your brain for you to run to. Ones that hate us and handcuff us and mace us. Call us dumb niggas because our culture is contagious. Third generation South Central gangbangers that lived long enough to see it changing. I think it's time we make arrangements. Finally wiggle out they mazes. Find me out in different places. I'm the spook by the door. This the infiltration. Double back dressed in blue laces.
NoBarsOff. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.
Redman.
For those that are new to the show, that is his response to everything that I use as trivia.
I mean, the cadence sound like Nipsey.
Kind of.
Oh, it's not Nipsey?
Are you guessing?
That was my first guess.
Is this your final answer?
No, that's my first guess.
You don't get more than one.
You give me two.
I give you two?
Yeah.
All right, it was the right one, man.
Okay, all right. It's like I could hear his voice.
Yeah, you could, and that's why I was trying to change it. I was trying to find a different pocket to flow in.
Nah, listen.
Yeah,
that's fine.
It made it a little difficult, man.
We want people to get it.
Mogul and they know that. Logo on my flow mat. Courtside Chamberlain throwback match my Rolex. Everywhere I go flex. Valet Park on some low shit. Whole lot of smoke in that Rari, that thing potent. Burning rubber, wearing cameras, they was undercovers. Under pressure, made statements, turned on their brothers. Never judge you, but the streets will never love you. I wonder what it come to in your brain for you to run to. Ones that hate us, handcuff us and mace us. Call us dumb niggas cause our culture is contagious. Third generation South Central gangbangers that live long enough to see it change. Think it's time we make arrangements. Finally wiggle out they mazes. Find me out in different places. The smoke by the door, this the infiltration. Double back dressed in blue lace.
Jesus Christ.
Man, I hate when they take people from us, man.
Man. Especially with vibes and messages like that.
Yeah, I think he was part of I think he was part of what they didn't want, man.
Yeah, I completely agree. You're not gonna get me to disagree with something like that.
Part of it. And low key, man, I think Pop Smoke on the East Coast was part of what they didn't want too, because he had power, and I feel like if he decided to make music that anything remotely close to that, like it was going.
I think these are the guys people will listen to.
Yeah, no, I do feel like him and Nip, like they had power, man.
A different type of aura about them.
It was what we viewed as iconic in our generation,
right?
And I believe that's what's missing from this breed of artists right now.
We just got artists now.
Yeah,
we don't even got artists. We got rappers,
and it's not their fault. It's just that they're not being built up to be anything other than just money getters. You know what I'm saying? Like it's. Why would I try to build up my image? Why would I try to lead people? Why would I try to say something with music when I'm just gonna get bread? Like it's not a thing. So yeah, we did a bad job handing down the torch, but anyway.
Yeah, we did.
Anyway, here we are.
Damn you, hip hop.
Welcome to NoBarsOff. That's why we are here to salute what we do love, and we do love lyrics.
Listen, lyrics are what we do love,
and we big them up.
One thing you know, what we do love.
We big them up. We praise them. Sometimes we break them down, and we choose if the artist took any bars off on their records.
True.
Records are songs, by the way.
Is records the old people term?
Yeah. And today we celebrating.
Yo. Hey.
Toast.
Listen, man.
20,000 subscribers. We passed that.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I remember.
I remember. The beginning.
Yeah, the very
the very beginning.
20,000 is a lot of people. That's 40,000 eyes, 40,000 ears.
Yep.
Yeah, I appreciate every one of them.
And,
Yeah, taking even 30 seconds out of your day
Man, it's crazy.
is
crazy.
is much appreciated.
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah, we don't take it for granted.
No. So thank you for
Yeah.
becoming Barbarians. We started this year at 10, right? 10,000. I think we started at.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah. So we were trying to get to 10 at the end of last year. So hitting 20 by the middle of the year is really, really dope, man. And forgive us for taking this time, but shout out to Andre 3000 for helping us get over that hump.
Shout out to Andre 3000, man.
His short that we posted is at 904,000 views. So that's crazy.
Who are these people?
I don't know, but
I love it though, man. I guess it got caught up in the Illuminati algorithm.
hey, we'll take it. We'll take it. But it's also a testament because we was at one point we were trying to ride the wave with the Kendrick and Drake beef
Trying to
and
keep up,
trying to keep up with the algorithms.
But this is what we do.
It's what we do.
This is the essence of what we do.
Yeah, we gotta salute it and celebrate it. Like, yo, we find the verses that are sometimes hidden.
Yeah.
Or just stuff that a lot of people don't know about. People don't know about the Twisted Joint.
Yeah, that Twisted Joint is wild too.
You know what I'm saying? So, thank you. For
Thank
real.
you. Good night.
Today we got some verses that most people, I don't say most people know about, but hip hop heads know about.
Yeah, I'm sure.
This joint just came out. And the M fans, of course, know because they are plenty, and I hope they're in attendance today. The new album, how you feel about the album? You could be honest, they're not going to stop subscribing.
Oh, yeah, I know. It was creative
Yeah.
in that you want to kill the character.
Yeah, I agree.
And fighting,
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's still an inner battle.
Yeah.
Content-wise, it's still the same Eminem. He's still going to rap.
Yeah.
Like he raps.
Yeah.
I did like some of the kind of topical joints, like the Guilty Conscience too, like them talking to each other. Like some of those joints were really,
that was creative.
yeah, that was very creative.
Yeah.
So overall, I think the project was creative.
Yeah.
Of course, we're not gonna get anything new or different from Eminem, but as far as what he put out in terms of lyrical content, it's, and
it's tough because he's 51 years old.
Jesus,
Like you said, the creative duality battling this Slim Shady character that got him, propelled him into so much fame and stardom and got him going and reached pop culture at the time. So,
and on the flip side, I got him in so much trouble too.
exactly.
So,
but you would think, like, what does 51-year-old Slim Shady have to say about everything that's going on in the world today? What would he say with cancel culture brewing? And he kind of threw a middle finger up to cancel culture
completely,
which I thought was dope.
Exactly. But that's why I said it's great. It's a very creative album.
Yeah, and at the same time, you sit and think, okay, wouldn't I like to hear Marshall Mathers be human at 51 and talk about his life? But also, he's done that.
That too. But he does have the joints on there, like he has a song for his daughter.
He does.
Has, so he has those moments on the album.
Yeah.
But again, at 51.
But he gets killed for it in the past. When he does the
true.
relapse and he's like, yo, this is where I am in life.
People hated it.
People hate it. People hate whether he talks about drug use, whether he talks about reality. And
this is true.
You didn't like the last album because I wasn't. They don't want to hear that.
And I found it interesting that he started the project like that.
Right.
Like, nothing that I do is gonna be okay in anybody's eyes. Like, and I think it was a line in there somewhere like people found a way to tear apart the 36 Chambers.
Yeah.
Like that is a flawless album.
Yeah.
But people find like there are people that will find
It's
a way to
always-
find a hole in the
always
36
gonna
Chambers.
be.
So
Always gonna be.
and that's why I thought that was a great opening intro to the album.
Yeah.
As far as just taking a place of like, there's nothing I can do that's gonna please everybody. I may not please nobody.
Yeah.
But as far as from me getting this content out and me doing what I do, I'm gonna keep doing what I do.
People get mad at us because we don't have enough hate on the channel, but it is what it is.
Hey.
It is what it is,
I hope
man.
all the bad things in life happen to you and no one
Nobody
else but you.
But we gonna play a couple verses off this joint, man.
As I take a sip of my drink that I'm almost sure somebody spit in.
Somebody absolutely spitting that.
Look, all of my niggas gon' ride with it in the pocket, the rocket like killing mom. Mama told me the power was in the tongue, but it probably ain't powerful as a gun. All of you little cowards get devoured, I'm giving out flowers to anyone. I ain't been out the house in a minute, cause I ain't with it if the money is miniature. I been minding my business, I'm business minded. I been spending some time with the minister, cause them niggas spinning shit and still sinning in the city of God and the sinister. Try to pray and repent in a synagogue or a mosque, a temple, a church. Them brown skin cinnamon niggas hurting and murders a common courtesy for certainly. RPB on the shirt, search, lurk, murk, squirt, dirt first. My nigga doing 4+8 without a court date. Talk to other day, he say he doing okay. He good, he gaining weight, and got a sharp shank he made. He say they play, they gotta partake. Homie got a heart full of hate and a face full of war paint. Eyes all red, full of rage, and it's hard to escape from a dark place. East side niggas from the A, niggas all ages. Tryna sell a pound of the dog cage. All the OGs round town was all age. Danger, sex, and drugs, X and all rated.
Danger, sex, and drugs should be outrageous.
But don't get this shit fucked up, my boy, you lucked up. Once nigga doubled up, I dribble and pass it to the cup and triple double it, get to the basket, get the cash and cuddle up, cover up, bundle up, batter up. Talk a lot of smack and I can back it up. Shout it wanna shack it up. I can put a puss on a platter like a platypus. Nap a head, nigga, hair nat it up. I said Barbara, nigga, tat it up. I won't argue, nigga, mad at fuck, cause they ain't compatible. I'm finna catapult, but niggas know it's going down.
Shout out to JID. Shout out to Dreamville.
Shout out to Dreamville.
What a blessing
Listen.
in the prime of your career to get called on by the legend.
Called on by a legend like this. And shout to M for not being afraid to put somebody like this on the joint.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
To shine a light on somebody like
Well,
that.
he loves doing it.
Yeah,
he loves it.
loves it.
He'll call Joyner Lucas. He'll
Yeah,
call young
he
boys
does
like,
it.
yo, this is your christening.
Son.
Come on over here. I'm gonna give you this beat. Do what you do, and then just wait.
Yeah, just wait.
Just
sweat.
wait. Just
Thank
sweat
me,
it
look,
out.
Thank me later.
Sweat it out, because
Thank me later.
you know what's gonna happen.
Listen, man.
Yeah, he goes in, man.
Yo.
I wanna salute JID
Woo.
for doing what he does.
And before we even get into it,
Yeah,
this is the technical part of the artistry that people overlook.
okay.
In this 16, 20, 24 bar verse,
Yeah,
this man switched flows 3 times,
yeah,
found 3 completely different pockets,
yeah.
and was firing.
Yeah.
So when we say no bars off, we're not just talking, yes, every line hitting and, every line being dope would be amazing. Great.
Yes, but
But taking no bars off is in the flow. Taking no bars off is in the scheme. Taking no bars
Pockets.
off, like the pockets that you find.
Yeah.
So there's more than just rappity rapping, rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, because you're not gonna have a punch line every
for
time.
every single line.
No, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because
Yeah.
I wanted to clarify that it's not just about having the big punch line, the big setup.
It's not about that.
Like, you can't do that. Some lines are gonna be setting up other lines,
Right.
but when you take time and you care about what you're doing, and you got either the rhyme scheme matches or the flow is ill and it changes up and it's in the pocket and you know it's different, it's a lot that goes into that.
A lot.
You know what I'm saying?
A lot.
There's
Especially to find them different pockets.
And there's a lot of y'all not doing it.
Right.
So
A lot of y'all not doing it.
all of my Huggins gonna ride with it in the pocket to rock it like Kellen Moore.
Rocket like it. And it's clear that he's a big sports fan, because a lot of his references are sports references.
But some of these references,
are so they're so
Vinny Testaverde,
right.
Kellen Mond,
I mean, Kellen Mond is still a younger quarterback. Like, he used to play at Texas A&M 2 years ago.
But
I wanna
still.
say. But right.
these
But
are not household names.
These are not household names.
I'm gonna let you go.
He goes with the what's the word I'm looking for? The obscure names.
Yes.
Those are he doesn't like Mike Allstotts and
Yeah.
he doesn't go with the the obvious Deion Sanders and all, like
Yeah.
he goes with the other ones. So in the pocket, the rocket like Kellen Mond, and for the record,
Yeah.
Kellen Mond has a cannon for an arm.
Right.
So in the pocket, the rocket like Kellen Mond, Mama told me the power was in the tongue, but it probably ain't powerful as a gun.
Mm-hmm.
Simple.
Yeah.
Real simple. Referencing back to your childhood, Mama told me what it was this, but as I've grown up, I don't know if the tongue is as powerful as a
Powerful
gun.
as a gun, yeah.
All of you little cowards get devoured. I'm giving out flowers to anyone. Anyone. I'm giving out flowers to anyone. I ain't been out the house in a minute because I ain't with it if the money is miniature. Again,
Yeah.
just real simple, real matter of fact. All of you little cows get devoured. I'm giving out flowers to anyone. I'm not handing flowers to your family. I'm giving flowers to you.
Yeah.
It's just you specifically.
So he made these 4
Uh-huh.
kind of go together rhyme. Is that 4 or 8? I don't know.
That's 8.
Okay. Yeah. And then, like you said, flow switch,
Mm-hmm.
a little bit of repetition, flipping. I've been minding my business. I'm business minded. I've been spending some time with the minister, and still had the miniature go back to the minister. Because them niggas spinning shit and still sinning.
And still sinning in the city of God and the sinister.
and it's
So
sinister.
so you got these,
Yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for?
He's repeating
He's using
the prefixes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So you got spinning, sinning, city of God is sinister.
Yeah.
All go back to spending some time with the minister.
Right.
But it started with business and business minded.
And then miniature.
And
was the
miniature
line
was
that
what ended the line
Yeah.
from before. So you
Yeah.
carrying the end of bar 8 and carrying it forward to go
Right.
from miniature. I've been minding my business. I'm business minded. I've been spending some time with the minister. But again, you keeping these same syllables going, and even the sound of it. I've been minding my business. I'm business minded. I've been spending some time with the minister.
Yeah.
Cause them niggas been spending. Cause them niggas been spending shit and still sinning in the city of God and it's sinister.
Man. That's a crazy movie, by the way.
It is.
But then he takes words like minister, sinning,
Sinister.
city of God,
Son.
and then goes try to pray and repent in a synagogue or a mosque, a temple, a church, the brown skin sentiment experience. Like he's
What?
he's hitting you back to back.
And then that's when the flow picks up.
Yes.
The brown skin sentiment niggas hurting. The murder's a common courtesy for certainty. RIP on the shirt.
Yeah.
Like, but then and this is where attention to detail is big.
Yep.
And this is where you know some artists are here and some artists aren't.
Yeah.
So even with the ending of that little stanza right there.
Yeah.
Before he goes into the murder's a common courtesy for certainly, RIP be on the shirt, search, lurk, murk, squirt. But it's still continuous because it goes murk, squirt, dirt first. The background you hear 48. But then he picks up, my nigga doing 4 + 8 without a court date, so he picks right up with it.
Picks up with the 48. First 48.
First 48.
With a lot of the murders.
Man, my nigga doing 4 + 8 without a court date. Talked the other day, he said he doing okay. He good, he gaining weight. He gaining weight, they got a sharp shank.
Wow.
Son.
Yeah. So that's a shank. His dude is doing 12 in prison.
Yo.
He used the 4 + 8 to come from the 48. Don't got a court date.
Don't got a
doing
court
okay.
date.
Gaining weight, got a sharp shank that he made.
Say
they play, they got to partake.
They got to partake. They play, they got to partake. Listen, man.
They got to get the shank.
Listen. Homie got a heart full of hate and a face full of war paint. Eyes full of red, full of rage, and it's hard to escape from a dark place. And just think about this. This, my nigga doing 4 + 8.
Yeah.
This is a whole nother scenario about a dude that he know.
I love little anecdotes.
You know what I mean? And this is a whole nother side story about somebody that he know.
Yeah.
His man doing 12. You talked to him the other day. He said he doing okay. He got a sharp shank.
Yeah.
And, you know, he good. He gaining weight. Niggas act like, you know, they what he said, niggas say they play, they got to partake. You know, he got to do what he got to do to survive in there. He got a heart full of hate and a face full of war paint. What?
Yeah.
Eyes all red, full of rage, and it's hard to escape from a dark place. East side niggas from the A, niggas all ages. Trying to sell a pound of the dark. Listen, man. So again, we get back to the switching up of the flow.
Yeah.
But the consistency in line to line, like you just got a full depiction of his man. You're like, you've learned something about his homeboy that he's never seen you before, but you know him.
Right.
You know he doing 12 years. You know he talked, you know, oh yeah, I heard you talk to JID the other day. He said, I heard you gaining the weight, you know what I mean? I heard you got, so you know something about somebody that knows nothing about you.
Yeah.
And he just threw that in his verse just because. Listen.
All OGs around town was our age. Dangerous, sex, and drugs, X and R rated.
X and R rated.
Dangerous, sex, and drugs should be outrageous. But don't get the shit fucked up, boy. You lucked up once, then you doubled up. I dribble and pass it to the cup and triple double it. Get to the basket. Get to
But and here's the funny part, and this is what people might miss. In the triple double it part, you'll miss the. First of all, to say all the OGs around town was our age is crazy.
That is wild.
That is wild for the OGs around your town to be the same age as you.
Yeah,
that's wild. But Danger, Sex, and Drugs, X and R rated.
Yes.
But then say Danger, Sex, and Drugs should be outrageous. But don't get this shit fucked up, my boy. You lucked up once, then you double up. I dribble and pass it to the cup and triple double it. Get to the basket, get the cash and cuddle up. But then the triple double is cover up, bundle up, batter up.
Yeah.
That's the triple double. Then you stop, batter up, then you switch it up again.
Right.
Talk loud, smack it, I can back it up. Shorty want to smack it, want to shack it up. Like what? So
I mean, this whole, like you said, the Danger, Sex, Drug, like for it to be X and R rated.
X and R rated.
And then talks about it being outrageous and then saying you lucked up once, but then you doubled up.
Then you doubled up.
Sort of like dribble and pass it to the cup and triple double it. Like get
it
to the basket, get the cash and cuddle up, cover up, bundle up, batter up. Talk a lot of smack. I can back it up.
Talk a lot of smack and I can back it up. Shawty want to shack it up. I can put a pussy on a platter like a platypus. Knack that nigga head, nat it up. Son, listen.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this the flows in the pockets that he finding. I said, Barbara, niggas tag it up. I won't argue, nigga matter fuck, because they ain't compatible. I'm finna catapult, but niggas knows.
And I know Eminem loves that whole
Loves it.
switch right there.
Loves
just the whole I can put a pussy on the platter like a platypus. That's funny.
That's very
They don't
funny.
even have to make sense. It's just funny. But he floated.
But in context, if you think about it, a platypus has a bill. So
flat
it's like
beak.
I can put a pussy on the platypus on the platter like a platypus. So a platypus's
Yeah.
face, their bill is so.
Yeah.
That's the context of it. So
I get it.
Yeah.
You know? I get it. And I'm pretty sure there's more like meanings in there. So feel free to be like, yo, let us know whatever you feel in there that was deeper than we probably are brushing over because of the sake of time. We don't want to keep y'all here.
Oh, platypus
hour.
too. When you think about it, like put the pussy on the platter like a platypus. Platypus.
Well, yeah, I mean, that was the part that I thought that was.
Yeah, just to make sure we bring it full circle.
Yeah.
you know.
And people know what shagging is, right? From
I'd
Austin
hope so.
Powers.
From Austin Powers.
Yeah, I mean from England, like that's their slang. You watch Supercell?
Son, don't come at me with these wild London bloke shows that you be watching.
Nah, because
man.
the slang is real wild. For all my London, we got a following in London, bro.
Speaking of,
Yeah.
we had a wild following in London. I want to shout y'all out too, the audio only listeners, man.
Yeah.
Listen, man, UK,
Yeah.
Australia,
Yep.
India, South Africa, Nigeria.
Gotta love it.
Yeah, you gotta love it, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Ireland,
I got ancestors.
France. Yeah, we got a lot of audio only followers in these faraway places. It's a beautiful thing too. We appreciate y'all. We don't want y'all to think we don't appreciate y'all. So we want to shout y'all out. So when y'all listen to this next podcast, even though you won't see it, you'll know we thank you for being here.
They don't need to see us.
Woo!
For a couple decades, been letting this text ray from that day that I met Dre. So you liable to catch strays from the second you press play. I suggest they do not test like an essay. Cause like where my homies out west day, we can just say I'm like an R-A-P-E-R. Got so many essays. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he? Yep, R.P. rest in peace. Biggie and Pac, both of y'all should be living. Yep, but I ain't trying to beef with him cause he might put a hit on me like KVD. Get him. That's the only way you're gonna be killing me. Ain't gonna be on no beat, silly. I beat the beat, silly. On the grind like teeth, gritting. Call me OP City. You think it's overweight? It's just me getting this me, and it ain't gonna be pretty. Used to be 8 tall, and I grew a little each day till I became God like James Todd. Now your arms are too short to be K-Bra. Indeed, they small like DJ Paul. My new Benz better than your truck by far. Suck my balls. You either smoke crack or you're playing stickball in the street, cause you must be on base if you're thinking you could touch my car. But if the whole world was out to get you, it'd turn you to a powder keg too. Cal Rittenhouse spitting rounds to tech shoots like, and that ain't no sound effect. Neither was that 6 hour let's loose. I don't condone gun violence at schools, but I can't get these voices out my head. They're putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup. The most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence. Across the common sense and incompetence, I'm cognizant that conflicts are consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. I've conquered and conked him into unconsciousness. No conscience, I conjured this King Kong and just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this. But nobody's 16s are touching these. My fucking index fingers fucking the Nina. Clutching the 9mm, tucking the heat. Got the toaster like an English muffin. No, I mean toaster, like you dreamed of something, but it's in a holster. I proceed to bust it, fuck around and get popped like a Nina Hutchins, like a Malik Baldwin. What I mean is fucking you down, who the raw then? Right between the fucking eyes, shoot them all in. If you think you're fucking with me, you're gonna suffer the fucking repercussions. The reapers coming to heed, and I'm either crumbly. I keep replenishing fuel while the beat I'm punishing you.
I have friends that don't like Eminem, right? And we probably talk about this every time we do an Eminem show because they try to say that he either talks about nothing or his flow is annoying, all the things.
Why don't you let him answer himself?
Wait,
Let him answer himself.
I didn't even put his picture up.
Yeah, let him answer himself. He can answer himself. He's a grown man. He can speak. He's a grown man. He can speak.
Yeah, we got a toy here. Listen, some people are gifted at putting words together. And you cannot like it if you choose. You can put it in whatever box you want to put it. But you cannot ignore the gift of being able to rhyme well. Being able to come up with flows and pockets and different ways to say things. It's been a long time he's been doing this.
A long time.
And even if I don't like certain kind of, you cannot like certain things that he talks about. And it's okay. But just to put him in about, yo, he's trash. Like that, we can't do that anymore. Stop.
Yeah, we're beyond that.
Stop. Because if I was to read some of these rhymes and not tell you who said it, you would have to say, that's crazy. And I might have said that before, but I'm going to say it again.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
For a couple decades, been letting this text spray from that day that I met Dre, so you liable to catch strays from the second you press play. I suggest they do not test like an essay, because like when my homies out west stay, we can just say, I'm like an RAPER, got so many essays.
Stop.
I'm going to stop right there. That's almost like a prose conversation. It's like a conversation almost, right? With everything he's saying. Doesn't have to rhyme. Because for a couple decades, he's been letting off since he met Dre. And you are liable to catch Dre from the second you press play.
I suggest that.
Don't test like an essay.
Like an essay. Because like when my homies out west stay, which is an essay.
Yeah.
So that's test like an essay. Because like when my homies out west stay, which is an essay.
With the essays.
We can just say, I'm like an RAPER that got so many SAs, sexual assaults.
And we're not gonna say the word, but you thought he spelled rapper. He didn't. He left the P out, and you thought you may have heard it wrong.
Yeah, you
but
thought
then
you heard it wrong.
The cleverness is him like, wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
Did he?
Did he?
Did he? P? Did he?
I'm
warming up. I'm warming up.
We got a lot left.
I'm warming up. Wait, he didn't just spell the word rapper and leave out a P, did he?
Now, you know there's more allegations on Sean Combs. There's more.
They grow by the day at this point.
So this is a shot.
Yeah.
That you may have missed.
And it continues.
R.I.P.
Rest in peace, Biggie.
In case you didn't get the shot.
Right, in case you didn't get it.
And Pop.
Both
of y'all should be living.
But I ain't trying to beef with him.
But who's him? Like, did we miss something?
Right. You did.
Right.
You clearly did.
Right.
Because you're like, who's him? He never said a name.
He didn't say it.
You missed it.
Hate him if you want.
You missed it. Sorry.
Hate him if you want.
And this is a part where you have to go back and be like, hold on, he ain't say nobody's name. Who he say? So, unless you think he's talking about Biggie and Pop, unless you want to, yeah. But I ain't trying to beef with him because he might put a hit on me like KVD, get him.
But all right, seriously though, do you know the type of thought process it takes for an MC to say what you were saying in the beginning about for a couple decades? Like you're almost telling your story, right?
Yeah.
And then you get into this whole West thing, and you think about rapper taking out the P, creating sexual assault, and using that acronym to have essay go with essays that you write, essays Latinos.
That's a homie.
Right.
That's a Latino. And then essays, that's an acronym for sexual assault.
And then you think about a quote from a listener that says, wait, he didn't spell rapper but leave out P, did he?
So that's not you asking yourself. You know that the listener is asking this as they're listening. Because they're playing it back when they heard it like R-A-P-E-R. I'm like, wait a minute. Did you try to spell rapper? And he knows that you're asking this. So to write it and say, okay, I know they're thinking, wait, he didn't just try to spell rapper and leave out a, but to use that, to set up your next line to say, and leave out a P, did he?
I wouldn't even think about the did he part, right? I would just be like, leave out a P. Oh, that's really cool. No. We're going to go at this man that's in the news right now.
And leave out. But we're making sure we're not leaving him out of this conversation because the word that I actually spelled was what I spelled.
I spelled it.
But I want to make sure we
Yeah.
get
I spelled it. And we're going to tie it to him.
Yeah.
And if he's mad,
Yeah.
hey,
Sorry.
I'm not, but at the same time, I'm not trying to end up like them because he might put a hit on me like KVD. Get him.
Son.
And that's the only way you're going to be killing me. Like, he's embracing a Slim Shady character and saying, I could actually die. But that's the only way.
That's the only way.
You're going to kill me because not on the beat.
Not on the beat, silly.
I beat the beat, silly. On the ground like teeth gritting. Call me obesity.
Why? Now, that's what you might miss. The why is important in the background. So there's a little background vocal of why.
Yeah.
Would you call me obesity? You think it's over? Wait. It's just the beat.
That line has been sitting there for a long time. For years, you could have said that.
Obesity.
But he's 51 and he's still finding new inventive ways to say dumb shit.
The same dumb shit, but
you think it's over? Wait. Obesity. It's just beginning.
It's just beginning. This me and it ain't gonna be pretty. Used to be yay tall, then I grew a little each day till I became God like James Todd. Now your arms are too short to beat K Brawl. Indeed, they small like DJ Paul. Get the yo. Yeah, I'm out.
Oh my God. No,
son, are you serious?
Wait, just wait,
bro.
And shout to DJ Paul.
Shout to DJ Paul. Don't disrespect the DJ Paul.
Don't disrespect the DJ Paul.
Son.
But his
then I grew till I became like James Todd. Now your arms too short to breed K Brawl. Indeed, they small like DJ Paul.
Listen, my new Benz better than your truck by far, but suck my balls. You either smoke crack
or you're playing stick ball in the street because you must be on base if you're thinking you can touch my car. Now listen.
Go ahead.
I played stickball in the streets of New York City.
Yes, you have.
As a youth. Cars are definitely bases. You make up some shit for second base. You find like a sewer or manhole or something in the street.
Yep.
That's second base because you know you're not going to have a car in the middle of the street.
Yeah.
First, third, definitely cars.
Yeah.
Home, wherever y'all decide to set up at.
Yeah.
So to say you either smoke crack, base, or you're playing stickball in the street because you must be on base if you're thinking you can touch my car. So to touch the car, if you're on base, to stay on base is to touch the car.
And this is about his new Benz truck, which is better than his new Benz.
Yeah, that's better than your truck. Better than your car, by far.
It's a silly line. It's a silly line, but it's also a Slim Shady line.
It's a Slim Shady line,
right? Because
what this album is.
Yeah, it took a little bit of a setup. It took a tiny bit of a reach with the bitch suck my balls, but also it's, dare I say, it's still clever and it took some thought.
You had to think about it, like, wait, stickball on the street, on base, touch my car.
And then he kind of rationalized it, which is the genius of Eminem, because you might have a line that's a little out there, right? And people might say, oh, that's a reach. But then he says, but
you bring it back.
If the whole world was out to get you,
bring it back.
Right? It'd turn you to a powder keg too. Like, this is about people trying to touch his car, people trying to touch him, get close to him. It's like if the world was out to get you, it would turn you to a powder keg too. Like Kyle Rittenhouse spitting rounds to tech shoots. I don't even want to talk about Kyle Rittenhouse.
Look out, and that ain't no sound effect. Ooh. Neither was that. Six hour let's loose. I don't condone the gun violence at schools, but I can't get past these. But I can't get these voices out my head. And let's go 1, 2. They're putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup.
This goes back to world was out to get you.
Out to get you.
He does not skimp on rhyme schemes.
So we got out to get you, powder keg 2, rounds to tech shoots. Ain't no sound effect woo. Sour let's loose. Violence at schools. Let's go 1, 2. Mouth like alphabet soup.
Putting words in my mouth like alphabet soup. The voice is in his head.
I'm putting words in his mouth.
And he says he doesn't condone violence at schools. and takes the school relation to the alphabet
spelling.
soup and spelling which kids eat,
Um,
and then flips the flow.
Oh God,
Which-
this section I almost left.
Which, you know, JID can appreciate because they both,
Yeah,
you know, that's
they both
where,
took their
where he
turns.
got it from. Got the
It's my turn.
got the most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence. I'm a cross of common sense and incompetence. I'm cognizant that conflicts are consequence of accomplishments accomplished through.
Son, no,
comp-
no,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
But these are
Stop
true
it.
words.
These are true words that are making a full, complete thought, and they make complete sense.
But it just happens to have a beat. That's what I'm trying to
But
say.
it happens
man.
to have a beat behind it, and the words are so similar in sound. Son,
You can hate it.
Start over.
You
Start
can
over.
hate it if you want to
You can.
hate it.
You can hate it if you like.
Got the most content on the continent, and constant compliments give me confidence. A cross of common sense and incompetence. I'm cognizant that conflicts are a consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. If Khan could have conked them into unconsciousness, through conscious, I conjure this King Kong and just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this.
Son.
I just
Listen, man.
it's real.
I want to.
Yeah.
And I guess people don't really love and appreciate the English language the way we do.
Probably not the same way, especially
Yeah.
not in these times. But go ahead.
Yeah, but to be able to, let me see, 1, 2, 3. This is 6 to 8 bars of live statements.
Mm-hmm.
Like, again, the words in each line, they all have this common, incompetent, conflict, consequent. Like,
Yeah.
they all have this same prefix and
Yeah.
or body of the word in there somewhere.
Similar to Drake on the beginning of headlines, right?
Right. Too strung out on,
Yeah.
like that. But this shit absolutely makes complete sense, and it almost describes the vibe of the album. Like, because it's the Slim Shady persona, it's how
Yeah.
people attack him, how people go after him. But to say I got the most content on the continent and constant compliments give me confidence.
That's real.
I'm a cross of common sense and incompetence. Who isn't?
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
paints a picture of a human being.
A cross of common sense and incompetence. Who
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah, that's really
You know what I mean? How
human.
relatable is that? Like some shit you just like
Yeah, you can know better.
you can know better and still do the
You
wrong
can know
dumb
better.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm cognizant that conflicts are consequence of accomplishments accomplished through competition. If Khan could have conked them into unconsciousness,
Yeah, he's talking about the non.
uh-huh.
Yeah, I guess
Listen.
that issue with proof.
Bro. Though conscious, I conjure this King Kong and just call me kamikaze. I'm concocting this. Listen, nobody 16. And then you switch it
Switch
again.
it again.
Nobody 16s are touching these motherfucking index fingers, fucking the Nina, clutching the 9mm, fucking the heater. I got the toaster like son.
Not the toaster like an English muffin. No,
I meant toast to you like you drink to something. Like,
but it's in a holster. I proceed to bussin'. Fuck
fuck
around
and get popped like a Lena Hutchins. Like I'm Alec Baldwin. What I mean is bucking.
He always got to explain it in
Listen.
case it's over your head.
And more times than not, it is. Which is why he does a great job of doing it.
Yeah,
Man.
that was the chick that got shot by Alec
On
Baldwin.
the set.
Jesus
He
Christ.
just got those charges dismissed from.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he walked from those, by the way.
Jesus
just
Christ.
recently.
What I
Sorry.
mean is bucking you down, coup de grace, and right between the fucking I shoot them all, then I think you're fucking with me. You're going to suffer the fucking repercussion. The reaper's coming to heat, and I need it from you. I keep replenishing fuel while the beat is punished.
Everybody can't do this. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. Y'all want to be mad at us. It's fine. We don't care. The algorithm loves it.
Nah, but it's
But
more
yeah,
Eminem lovers out there
It is.
than haters.
And I just think like people just in the beginning, a few of the people who had a problem, he was this good scoffed.
yes,
He just shook off.
took off.
Probably reminded them of the first time you saw
So
Tiger Woods
golf. Yeah.
Never thought about how much my race and nationality meant. But listen, man, you can
Yeah.
I don't know. You can make it about what you want to make it about.
Yeah.
You can have whatever your complaint is going to be.
They never gave a fuck about his descent
until he took off. Nobody really gave a fuck about my descent until I took off. Son.
Yo, that set off,
son,
is one of the illest. Like
that shit is one of the illest, and it's and with the little piano and strings in the background building.
God.
I just shook off. Nobody gave a fuck about nobody gave a fuck about my descent until I took off. Son.
Oh my God.
Like I'm saying, y'all can feel however you like.
Feel how you feel.
Do what you like.
What you want.
You're not gonna continue to piss on me and tell me it's raining.
No, we've been doing this almost 3 years, and it's
Listen.
gonna take another 3 for people to be like,
yeah.
And not just that, like, yo, they not coming in this with opinions and
this ain't
emotions.
Because
and
he sold 8 million.
No. He went platinum in 4 decades. Who cares, right? The man is gifted, and we highlight gifted people on the show, and y'all gonna have to get used to it. And that's that.
Real spitters take no bars off. Huh. Yeah. MCs take no bars off.